Hi everyone. Today in this video I'm going to explain you about the super inside the constructor. Okay, now let's see how to use super. Look, from the word super you can understand one thing. That means by using the super we are going to call something related to the parent class, right? So that means we are going to use the super in the inheritance concept, right? So let's see how to use class parent. Okay, and there should be another class, that is child extending parent, and where we are going to use the super, this one we are going to use inside the constructor. So let's take some variable a and the some floating point number b. Okay, now let's write one constructor int a float b. Okay, this dot a equal to a, this dot b equal to b. Fine. Okay, now up to this clear, completed. So what is the meaning of extends? It means this child class is inheriting all the properties of parent class, right? And what we want to learn here, we want to learn about the super. Fine, let's take one constructor here, child. Okay, nothing, right? Why nothing? Means we have not declared any variable here, and the constructor we use to give value to the instance variables, right? Instance variable are those which are part of the object. I think when anyone asks you to define an object, many of you used to say that instance means something related to the class, not class, something related to the object, right? So instance means anything that is part of the object. Okay, now save it. Okay, let's compile. Java C, file name is example.java. We may get some error. Let's see. Look, we are getting error, right? Why? I told you people in the previous videos related to the constructor that the first line in the constructor is super. So that means here there is something called super by default, right? What is the meaning of this super? It is calling the parent class constructor, but inside the parent class the constructor is taking two variables, a and a b. So it should take two variables here. Now let's compile. Let's see whether we are getting any error. Yes. Now let's provide some value. Okay, and something like this. Again we'll get error. Please observe everything carefully. Okay, why? Float. If you want to provide floating number value, then it is mandatory to add f, right? Now we will not get any error. You see here? Okay, is there any main method in both the classes? No. So that means we can't execute. So let's add one main method here. Public static void main string array args. Okay, opening, closing. Okay, let's create one object of the parent class, parent p1 equal to new parent. Okay, parent, two variable, right? So pass into variable anything f, right, semicolon, and let's print something print ln. Okay, I will print anything randomly here, just anything. This is super Java. Now let's see what error we are getting here. Okay, parent spelling P-A-R-E-N-T, right? Excuse me. Okay. What is the name of the class which is having the main method? Child, right? Okay, now we'll get some output. Look, this is super in Java. This one we are getting. Now let's try to create one object of the child class. Child C1 equal to new child. Okay, look here, for the child class, did we take any parameter for the constructor? No. So that's why no need to take anything here. It is working. Am I right? Now let's see something else. System.out.println. Okay, let's see by using the child object reference. Let's call a plus dot whatever you can write c1 dot. Okay, what's the other value? B, right? Now let's see. Now from this it is confirmed that whatever properties that are belonged to the parent by default available to the child, right? That's why we are able to call the parent class properties by using the child reference. Here you can see a and b are not part of the child because we have not declared anything here, but since we have extended the parent class by the child, so that means whatever properties that are part of the parent by default available to the child. So that's why we are able to call the properties of the parent to the child, right? Now I hope you have got how to use super, right? Look, here we are using the super, so it means it is calling the parent class constructor. So that means we can use super special method only inside the constructor to call the parent class constructor, right? Okay, fine. Then if you have any doubt, any confusion, you can ask me. Okay then, all of you have a nice day. Bye bye, take care.